this currently is going to be Emprice Game. I'm going to be trying something a little new here. I am going to attempt to play my PlayStation 4 and record on that. And then, I'll just talk over it maybe a bit. And I just want to make a little series of just maybe not necessarily all games I find relaxing, or that, by any means should be relaxing, but, I just kind of want to try some gaming videos, whatever, I guess it appeals to the nerd in me. By no means is this ever going to be a gaming channel. I just kind of want to see if the videos actually even work. So this is going to be my first one, and I'm going to play a game that I do find legitimately very relaxing, called Gravity Rush 2 to be exact. In the future, I kind of want to play, maybe some horror games that, I can show you around a bit, or just like, maybe go-to relaxation favorites like Stardew Valley. But we'll see. I mean, mostly I kind of want to just record for when I do my eating videos, and I have like, if I mention a video game, I just want to quick show like a minute or so of gameplay, as like an example. I want to make my eating videos a little bigger and better now. But without further ado, let's go to PlayStation Land, shall we? Alright, everybody. This game is called Gravity Rush 2. And as you'll notice by that sumptuous soundtrack, that we're in a very amazing place. This is a really interesting world, and I don't so much like this game because of like the missions and the story, but just because of the world, and I just kind of like wandering around it and exploring and listening to the music and admiring the beautiful animation. But basically at its core, this game is you control this lady right here, and you're kind of a superhero. But what's interesting about it is your superpower is that you control gravity. So you can like float like this. You can move over here. You can shift gravity going up. You can shift gravity going down. So for instance, okay, here I am, and I'm going to shift it. Oh geez, I missed. Let's try again now. Okay. So now I'm upside down on that walkway I just used to be. And if I like, quote unquote jump off, well now I'm just falling upwards. I turn off gravity and I fall back down. And it's just kind of this neat little interplay of, getting to go everywhere you want, however when you want. In whatever style you want. You can even like do gravity slides where you just slide over everything. Do cute little jumps. And then all of a sudden, boom. Let's go flying over here. And it's just such a unique experience. And I absolutely am enamored by it. So here I am on this little island, and you say, oh, I want to go over there. How do people get over there? Well, jump. And you just, you can even accelerate to go faster. And it's just such a fun little experience. Fall back down, and you're just okay because, hey, you control gravity. You would never be hurt. Let's just, slip and slide up there. Now you may be wondering, well, okay, how do you actually fight in this game? Well, you do gravity. And you can either, like, kick people like that. Gravity kicks. Or you'll notice I have little gravity balls that I can shoot at people. That was specifically water. But you know, you can find like benches or potted plants or anything like that, and you can just throw them at people. Like I said, I don't much care for like the combat or any of that fancy stuff. I just like the gravity, and I think it's just so neat to wander around and to listen to the music and to just watch the animation and just, you know, plummet to your death. But it's okay, because you can't die. And you can, of course, scare the living shit out of these people, which is always fun. But I've just never played a game like this, where it was just so fun and relaxing to just wander around. But playing the game itself was kind of meh. You know, like playing the main story was kind of meh. What was interesting about this one, Gravity Rush 2, was that it added styles. So you have like the Jupiter style. So you hit harder, but you're slower. And your slide is like way faster and out of control and shit. And then when you do your attacks, you can like charge up your kicks. And they're super kicks, you know? Let's get over here to this little building. Go back to normal mode. And then you have the lunar mode, which is like lighter, as you'll see. And this lets you, you know, like look how beautiful that looks. And of course, you kind of just skips and dashes across the land. And you can do these super big, like I'm not using gravity right now, I'm just jumping. It's like you're on the moon, basically. Just like look at that. That's so neat. And with this one, you can actually walk on water because you're so light. And this one, like your actual gravity is a little slower than usual, and your slide is slower than usual as well. But it makes up for it in, you know, being able to just do the stuff like that. But yeah, I just think this is just such a beautiful game. And I adore the music, unlike anything else. And I could just wander around in this game for hours, which is what I tend to do when I just want to, you know, get a little, what are you doing here in this? Okay, whatever, bye. But yeah. So, the first game, you know, has 4 little neighborhoods where you can explore, you know, gradually as you unlock the game. And the second one has that too, 4 little areas. Whereas the first game, they were all together like horizontally. In this one, they're all together vertically, as ordered by social status. So right now we're in the rich people neighborhood. Above us is like the military area, but yeah, it's kind of a scary place and they shoot us down and it's not very nice. But below us, whether you can see it or not, is actually the middle class area. And below that is where all the poor people live. It's all just stacked on top of each other. You have to, you know, fly to get there. And you can actually fly to the old areas from the first game as well. They even included that. But I think we dwelled too long in this area. I think we need to see some more of Gravity Rush, so let's take a jump. And here we are. Still can't really see. Oh, it's so cloudy, so cloudy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What is going on here that it's so... It's not usually this nuts, is it? Wow. Yeah, what's with this storm? That's supposed to be happening. Oh god, what do I do? I'm unprepared for this. Here we go, it's a little clearer over here. Is it though? Oh yeah, here we go. And here's the middle class people. Yay, middle class. But it's fun to just wander through, you know, and of course you have your standard collectibles like you always have. And you can just sort of run down the side of the skyscraper, getting your collectibles. And so sometimes it's just fun to just wander through and get those. And I mean, what other games have like glorious views like this? A nice little design thing I like about this game as well is if you look at her scarf, that's where true gravity goes, you know? So I'm actually pointed down even though I'm technically defying gravity, and a little beeping, that's my gravity meter. You can only use gravity for so long, but because I'm like, you know, I beat the game, I have a super high gravity meter, and even if it, you know, depletes and I start falling, it replenishes like lightning fast. So we're all good. It's just such a beautiful game, such a beautiful experience, I feel. I mean, look at that. I love the animation as well. I love all the little quirky buildings and the structures of all this area. Ay, ay, ay. There must be some side quest thing going on over here because it's not supposed to be that misty, I don't think. Weird. But then you can just explore all these random little outbuildings, and it's just so, yeah, look at it, it's just so vast and beautiful and fun. Alright, let's see if we can fall with style. Look at that. And I love when you don't use gravity, the UI disappears and you really get a full glimpse of, you know, the beauty of this place. Oh, just got it. Let's do a little slip and slide through this area. And then you can use your, oh god, lost control. Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Alright, now it's right. Go nuts. Yes, sometimes the gravity slides just a little too wild. But that's okay, because we're going to the poor people dimension. Yay! There they are. Oh god, I might overshoot. But that's so fun about this too. You never really overshoot because you can go anywhere you want. You control everything. But yes, the poor people just live in this giant slum with this very, very sad theme. But I actually am going to be using this theme as well as the rich people's theme for one of my side quests in my D&D campaign, so I'm excited for that. And I love the comparisons of like the rich people had those little docks that were like big and long and, you know, ostentatious, and these guys just have like a wooden plank, basically. Very sad. But I mean, all of these buildings are like fully explorable. Fully just wander around, check things out, listen to the music, vibe like this guy. Get some collectibles if you want. I still have like a lot of side missions to do in this game, but like I've said, I'm not really too keen on a lot of the actual missions and whatnot. Like, I like the characters, I love the art style, but a lot of the missions are like, you know, you can only do so much when all you really have to do is like gravity kick people. So a lot of missions will just be, yeah, kill these guys, these alien people. Excuse me, these aliens who, you know, invade. Or it's just, you know, a find quest, a fetch quest. Or this game introduced a camera mode. So there's a, you know, take pictures of said thing. And it's just kind of boring. But there's something oddly relaxing about just wandering around, using your crazy gravity powers, and then just getting these goofy collectibles. Oh no, we're falling into the pits. Where will we go if we keep falling past the poor people dimension? Our cat will teleport us away, woohoo. And we'll get a lovely loading screen with a paw print. That's always nice. Dog City. But I think we've overstayed our welcome here. Let's go back up to the middle class dimension. It appears my butt is leading us the way. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if any of you find it interesting, but I just love looking at this. I love the way it's presented. I love the way you can just, oh, I want to go on the side of that giant houseboat car thing. Sure, I'm here. And not only am I here, but I'm sliding across it like a maniac. You know? And now I'm just, you know, oh god, I lost control. But oh, it's okay, I have control again. In a way, it's more exciting when you're like just starting out the game and you're not very strong, because then you do have those moments where it really does matter if you lose your gravity meter. Okay, let's take a pause here on top of this lovely smokestack. Oh god. Sometimes getting online with things can be difficult. Let's check our mini-map here. Okay. Okay, so we want to take a right to go to the original area of the game. That way. Is that it? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, the original, the first game, just had 4 areas that were all pretty close to each other. So we will check it out. So this area is the final area from the game. The town itself is called Hexville, but this is the downtown area. So, yeah, it's like the final area where the big final battles happen, and it's just, you know, your big city kind of thing. The way the music is and the way the architecture is, I mean, it's probably intended to be very French, even though it is a Japanese game. But, this is the downtown area. Got your big standard building, your skyscrapers, let's fall down. What's cool is you have, you know, the standard ground area where like the main city is, but you even have stuff below that. The sort of undercity, you know. Like, I can imagine this is where like a lot of the poorer people live, you know, you have your apartment, but you can't even see like the sky. You're just kind of in this little dark dungeony area. But even so, down here you still have, you know, obviously probably some kind of restaurant with that sign there. They still have, you know, their usual services down here. It's just kind of in the depths of this city. And it just keeps going lower and lower. Until you have, you know, the infrastructure of how these, you know, these floating cities are made, I suppose. But let's get back up to the sky. Just look at that though, look how beautiful it is. Okay, so that's about it for downtown, I'd say. I don't want to make a super long video because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm sure I've lost half my audience, 90% of my audience, 99% of my audience already. So I'm just kind of piddling around. So we'll just go take a tour of the other places, and then I think we'll be done. So this is probably my least favorite area. It's, you know, just the factory district, you know. How exciting can that be? Not very big and kind of, you know, kind of boring. We'll still slide our way up it. Matter of fact, I kind of want to be a lunar lady again. I don't really, well, to be honest, both of these kind of suck for fighting, but I like how the lunar lady one moves around. Yeah, I think this area gets partially destroyed in the story mode because it doesn't quite look right, but that's okay. We'll go over here instead. Oh, baby. So this is like the entertainment area of the game. Oh god. Oh god, come back. Oh no. Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Try to get on top of the Ferris wheel here. Oh god. It's fine, whatever. No! That's okay. Okay, so this is like, yeah, your entertainment area. It's like the entertainment district and the college, believe it or not. So this is obviously, you know, all the bars, Ferris wheel, the big main attractions of the city. We'll just float through here. lights and sounds and some more jiving fun music that I really like. This was my favorite area of the first game. I'm a big music nerd, if you haven't noticed. Then we'll just mosey on over here to the college area. Let's squat for a big kid jump to see if we can get this high. Oh. Yeah, the jumps are like used for an area in the game where you like lose your gravity power, so you just have to jump everywhere. Pretty neat. Alright, so let us go to the final area, which is the very first area where you start the game. At least where you start the first game. What is that? What is that? What? Oh. That's just like a repeat of the campaign. But yeah, this is where you start. Kind of a little village, you know, very, very simple area. Let's see if I can find where our home is. So, once again, you'll see kind of a cutesy little village here. Very quaint. Music is very nice. And we actually live down at the very bottom here. Let's see if I can just fall down there like a doofus. Because the actual game starts down here and you have to actually, you know, walk up the entire thing. You don't have your powers yet. But then once you do... Oh god. Your home. Either be on this side or... You live in a giant pipe, essentially. Once again, let's see if I can find it. Oh, here we are. Here is your pipe home. And this is where you can hang out and, you know, enjoy your life. But basically, yeah, that's Gravity Rush. There's not really much more than that. Like I said, I just really like wandering through it. I'm a very simple guy. I'm easily pleased. In the future, I might do other games like this that I just find relaxing and just maybe wander around. If you want me to actually do some missions, sure, but I'll warn you now, they're not very fun. It's just random races or collectathons or, you know, kick 20 guys. Yeah, they're pretty standard with this game. But I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I've never done one of these before. God damn it! What do you want from me? But this is Ambience. You have been watching Ambience Game, a subsidiary company of Ambience Can Read. Is that from my mic or from the game? Who knows? Anyway, as I'm sure you know, Dog City never sleeps. I hope that you